Between me and Sea Lake, I've got to cross a railway line, I've got to cross a creek, and on the second creek, I'm hoping there's a track and I'll go right. Well, we've got an issue with the fuel line, I think. Okay, today, Kerang to Oyen. From Oyen, you just head up the rail trail till you hit Hattah and then on to Mildura. G'day, how are you? Yeah, good. That's alright. When's the pub open up again? So here we are at Mystic Park again. Today I'm heading straight through here. I want to hit Measham, Springfield and then into Sea Lake. Now I know between me and Sea Lake I've got to cross a railway line, I've got to cross a creek, and on the second creek I'm hoping there's a track and I'll go right. Through to Robinvale, and there's a service track that takes you right through. It'll take you to Ultima, Weichi, and then on to Manangatang, all the way through to Robinvale. If you turn left at Manangatang, you'll get to Hattah as well. So that's one railway line down. Gotta find a creek. So the next creek, I think it's Carroll Creek, and I'm hoping at the next creek that there's a little track that will take me out onto the road into Sea Lake. Okay, now it looks like we're coming on to that second little creek. If I go left here, I'll end up in Berry. If I go right, I'll end up in Sea Lake. Here, the fence line there, and the track and the creek. So we'll give this a bit of a run. Now I'm just following this little track, and I'm getting more confident in it, because you can see somebody's ridden right along here before. That's a pretty good indicator that it's going somewhere, and dirt bike blokes have been using it. Not a bad little trick this. You get what they call crab holes, which is where the ground just gives way. I don't know why, water flowing underground or whatever. But when you're travelling alone, you've got to be aware of that, because they'll pull you up. We've got an issue with the fuel line, I think. Anyway, let's see what we can do. So there's the problem. It's putting the fuel line. Something there. Now, hopefully there's enough left there to hook it back up. always something to see no matter where you go. Still got the motor in. They bring back a lot of memories for people familiar with the Mallee Rally. Remember I told you watch out for holes? There's one. Hey little fellas. So we patched it up, replaced the hose here, and I've ridden a bit since then, and that seems to have fixed it. But where we got the replacement hose from was right here. That's now a little bit shorter than it was. The Royal Hotel in Sea Lake, recently refurbished. It's a great little pub, good meals, good accommodation, great place to stop for the night.
In week one of the finals with minor premiers Penrith facing the Roosters on Friday in the first qualifying final. The Raiders and Sharks will race off again on Saturday ahead of the Storm for the second qualifying final. Week one will be